Hey, welcome back to another video. You know how I said previously that I was going to try and roll out as many videos as I could before we left for vacation? Well, yeah. Basically what happened is I started to edit together this Disney movie versus Pixar movie bracket thing that I saw a lot of different people doing on YouTube. Thought it looked like a lot of fun. Thought I would try it myself. And I didn't want to just have it be me talking the whole time. I was trying to put graphics on the screen and make it all fancy. And I didn't even get a quarter of the way through it, putting in all the graphics, and it was just taking forever. It's still not done. I'm gonna throw in the towel on it because there's too much stuff going on right now before we leave for vacation. I might finish it at some point, but here you go. You can go ahead and watch what I did finish and let me know what you think of it. And if you really love it, then I will finish it at some point, but it's just not gonna happen before we go on vacation. It's definitely not gonna happen while I'm on vacation, and we'll see about it when I get back. I might finish it then. So yeah, go ahead and roll that. Okay, so I'm back at the house, and the thing I was excited to do is the Disney movie bracket. It's like a March Madness bracket, but for Disney movies. I will put the picture of the bracket I'm using right here. So you have Disney movies on one side and Pixar movies on the other, and eventually we're gonna have to choose between the two, Disney or Pixar. I honestly don't know which way that's going to fall. It's gonna just come down to that moment in the bracket. We're gonna go ahead and go through this bracket. And to start off this bracket, we have Tarzan vs. Lion King. On one hand, you have Tarzan. Tarzan was one of my favorite movies when I was younger. I remember watching it a lot. I don't know if we watched it on DVD or VHS. It was probably on VHS. Or maybe it was just on TV all the time. I don't really remember, but I remember watching it a lot. And I remember the scene where he's surfing through the trees, being super epic and super cool. And I really liked it. And now, as I'm older, I really like the soundtrack of the movie. I think it's got a really, really good soundtrack. That being said, when I watched the movie, do I like it as much as The Lion King? Here's the thing. The Lion King, a lot of people seem to think it's the best Disney movie. I don't think it's the best Disney movie, but again, it's a really good one and I really like it. Everybody likes Hakuna Matata. You know, it's a great movie. But Tarzan, with its soundtrack, I don't know, it might have the edge. In the end, I'm gonna have to go with Lion King. I just think it's a better overall movie. I enjoy watching it more. Alright then, next on the list, we have Princess and the Frog versus Lilo and Stitch. Now, Princess and the Frog, I gotta say, is on the higher end of Disney princess movies for me personally. I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it on Disney Channel a couple years ago. I don't remember really when it came out, but I remember liking it. I remember thinking it was funny, and I've seen it in bits and pieces since then. I do think it's a good movie. I think it's funny. It's got a lot of good side characters, but Lilo and Stitch might be my favorite Disney movie overall. It's tough to say. It probably is gonna win on this bracket. As far as this bracket goes, hardly anything here can compete with Lilo and Stitch for me. So Lilo and Stitch is definitely moving on to the next round. Tangled versus Big Hero 6. That one is a really tough one. But that being said, it's going to Tangled. Tangled is my favorite Disney princess movie because it doesn't feel like a regular, you know, princess movie. Really, it's an adventure movie, I think, and I think it's a good adventure movie. I think it's a good story, and it was just so different. Tangled takes the cake on that one. Frozen versus Moana. For a lot of people, this one might seem like the Clash of the Titans.
It might be the toughest decision you'll ever make in your life. Do you like Frozen better than Moana, or Moana better than Frozen? For me, it's no contest. Moana is the better movie. I think it has better songs. Yes, it does. Fight me. And I like the characters better. I get it if you like Frozen. It's really not that bad of a movie. Also, the Frozen ride in Epcot kind of sucks, and it replaced one of our favorite rides, the Maelstrom. And so I'm still bitter about that. So Moana is definitely moving on for me. Aladdin vs. Hercules. This one is a good one. It's a good matchup, I feel like. But I'm just gonna say it right away. Aladdin takes the cake.